Welcome everybody. We're going to get started here in just a second. I like to give everybody a couple minutes to come in and get settled. Excuse me, got a little bit of a cold tonight. So first off, thanks everybody for bidding with me tonight, breaking with me tonight. I'm excited about all the stuff we've got lined up, and hopefully we're going to get some awesome pulls for you guys. And we got a birthday tonight. I got a message from a Browns fan who's got the Browns in maybe 3 of the 4 breaks, I think. And it's his birthday. So hopefully we're going to pull some awesome Browns cards for him as well. All right, guys. So let's start out here by taking a look at who we've got in our first break, which is going to be a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures, which is 5 boxes. So here, excuse me, if you're like I am, sometimes you bid on so much stuff in a night, you can't even remember like what teams you have and what break. So this is the list of who has what team in this first break. All right, so here we are. I'm getting ready to crack into this case of 2011. And you know what? Whoever is there in chat, give a shout out whether you want to open the right half of the case tonight, or whether you want to break the left side of the case. Because when I open up this case, it should have half of them are going to be on one side and half are going to be on the other side. So whoever's in chat, give a shout out and say, hey, let's open the right half tonight or the left half tonight, or whatever you want to say. Hopefully somebody's in chat who's logged in, because I guess if you're not logged in, they probably don't let you chat anyway, do they? So, all right, so here is our case of, oh, here we go. Joseph says the left half. Okay, so gosh, I've got so much stuff piled up here. It is hard. There they are. You can kind of see them. So we're going to take out the boxes on the left half of the case. Ay, ay, ay. I should have left myself a little bit more room, I think. These are not coming out of here very easily. But I've got so many things piled up on my table because we're opening so much stuff tonight and later this week. Oh, there we go. All right. So there's our left half. And we'll just put 2011 back down here because the other half of 2011 goes in a couple of days. The right half of the box. So we'll put that back. And here are our 5 boxes that we have of 2011 for tonight. Oh, you're not in, yeah, somebody else said left. Okay, good. Yeah, and now I see the third person left. Yeah, because, yeah, it's already done now, huh? All right, so, well, that just fell right out, didn't it? So there is our, I think I'll just go ahead and let's just open all these boxes at once. And we'll get that out of the way, and that'll be a few less things on the table. I wonder why they give you that little... I haven't opened 2011 Prime Signatures before, so I'm not sure why they give us that little checklist. I guess we'll find out once we crack in there. Oh, and for anybody that happened to just be jumping in, the order of the break, in case you didn't see it in your eBay messages, we're doing the half case of the 2011 Prime Signatures is up first. That's what I'm working on right now. Then after that, we do the full case of the 2012 Prime Signatures, which it's a 5-box case, but at any rate, that is our second on deck. Then we do our 2 boxes of 2010 Crown Royal. And then after that, we do our, how many boxes it is in that mixed 2016 football? It's a lot. It's like 5 or 6, I think, in that one. All right, so here's all of our packs out for our 2011, along with our little multiple player checklist, which we'll hopefully figure out what we need those for. Are you in the right chat room? Well, yes, I think you are in the right chat room, because I believe that you might have missed when I ran the spreadsheet, but I'm pretty sure that you are on the spreadsheet for this. One of these breaks, anyway, you are, Sergeant, for sure. All right, so let's see who we've got up here in our first pack. And man, I'm hoping we pull some good cards tonight, because my cats are getting just torn up down in Florida, so I need some good cards to make me feel better. All right, so first up we have a base here for the Rams. It is numbered, but I think all of them in prime signatures are numbered, even the base, as far as I recall. So of the older ones anyway. So there we have a Browns prime proof for our birthday boy, if he has the Browns in this one. And here is our signature hit out of this pack. Charlie Taylor for the Redskins, 9 of 34. And then we have for the Colts, Austin Collie. So there's our first pack of 2011 prime signatures. And then let's see, I don't know why they don't just put the hit right at the back. And then you got to remember, you know, to move the other cards up if you want to save it for last. And I'm not bright enough to remember to do that most of the time. All right, our first base card is to the 49ers. We have one headed to the Jets. Oh, that's a nice one, kind of retro. For the Eagles. Oh, we have a redemption. This is probably, oh, this is why we have the checklist, because it doesn't even put the player's name on there. It just gives you the card number. Rookie signature silver. So that probably means it's a relatively low number. Card number 196. So who is card number 196? Jimmy Smith. He is a rookie. I do not know who he plays for. I will look that up at the end of the break for anybody who wants to hang out. And of course, obviously, I always verify that stuff before I send it out. So while I'm thinking about it, you will notice on here that this little bad boy has expired. However, Panini will still honor these redemptions, even though they are expired. Sometimes they still have the cards in stock. A lot of times they don't, and they replace it with something else. But sometimes they do. But I will tell you this, the best way to expedite that process is redeem it into your account, into your Panini account, and then go onto Twitter and send a message to @PaniniCSM, @PaniniCSM, and just tell that guy, hey, I've got a redemption for, you know, whatever it turns out to be, and it's expired, and ask him if he still has it in stock, and if not, he will replace it for you with a different card, obviously. All right, so there's our Broncos. We've got Bo Jackson. I like that card. Headed to the Raiders. Then we have Terrell Davis headed to the Broncos, another Bronco. And who's our hit? All right, we got a hit for the Patriots. Stephen Ridley, number 62 of 249. Which you got to remember, back in the day, 2011 and 2012, 2013, all those older years, you know, they didn't have much low-numbered stuff. I mean, it was considered low-numbered if it was to $2.99 back then. A lot of times they were to $9.99 and whatnot. So sometimes you look at these and think, oh my gosh, that number is so high. But for back in the day, it wasn't too bad. So here's a hit for the, not a hit, but a base card for the Lions. Michael Crabtree for the 49ers. Santana Moss for the Redskins. That one is actually numbered to 99. And our hit out of this pack is Greg, is that Salas? Rookie card, 40 of 49. Now, see, that is a low number for 2011. So that is actually a decent low number hit for the Rams. All right, this is our last pack of break number 1, which is our half case of 2011 prime signatures. The other half ends, I don't really remember when, 2 days, I think Monday night, but I'm not 100% sure about that. All right, we have an Emmitt Smith. Sam Bradford, would like to have had that as a signature maybe. I am not even sure I know how to pronounce that, which anybody who's broken with me before, you know I am absolutely horrible at trying to pronounce names. Not even going to guess that one. And our hit out of this pack, All right, well, that's not bad. Jared Allen, 12 of 25, Vikings. That's actually number-wise, that's great for the Vikes. So, all right, so we will, to recap our hits here out of 2011 Prime Sigs, we have our redemption, which, as I said, I got to look up who that guy played for, but stick around at the end of the break if you're interested. I'll look it up and we'll talk about it then. And here is Jared Allen to 25 for the Vikings. Greg Salas, rookie card, 249 for the Rams. Stephen Ridley for the Patriots. And actually, that's a pretty low number, too. Charlie Taylor for the Redskins, 30 to 34. So really, the guy, the Patriots signature to 249 was the highest we had. Of course, I don't know how high they go on the redemption, but overall, I would say that was not a bad break. And these are nice cards. I mean, they're very heavyweight, nice cards. So that's the good news. All right, guys. So that is 2011 Prime Signatures. Let's switch over to our spreadsheet here and take a look at who is in our break for 2012. You will see in 2012 Prime Signatures that I have some unpaid teams in there. You know, the last time I checked was probably about 5 minutes before I went live. So as of 9:25, we did have a few unpaid teams. So, you know, I always hope for that not to happen, but sometimes it does. So, all right, here we are, getting ready to roll into 2012 Prime Signatures. And somebody, I don't know if he ended up being the high bidder for the Colts or not, but somebody who was going to bid on the Colts said he was fully expecting me to pull an Andrew Luck rookie. So I hope that I don't disappoint, and I hope I pull an Andrew Luck rookie out of here. That would make us all very happy. Also make me happy if I can get these boxes out of this case. Good grief. Got a big hot mess. They are tight in there. It's like no wiggle room in these cases. It's cracking me up. Can't get them out. All right. Oh, and I forgot to switch the view, so you're still looking at the spreadsheet going, yeah, we don't know what you're doing anyway. Oh, that was smart of me. I'm telling you guys, between the Gators beating up on my Wildcats and my little bit of a cold, I'm kind of just like losing my grip, aren't I? I would have figured it out eventually, but, well, obviously I did figure it out eventually, but forgot and left you looking at the spreadsheet. Oh, you'd rather me pull a Namath auto? Okay, well, all right, we'll try for that too then. I will try for all of that. Oh, somebody's asking me about buying the Bengals and the Seahawks and the teams that went unpaid. You know what, guys? I am not going to get into that tonight. I tell you, I had that problem with the Cowboys that went unpaid in that break the other week, and it just turned into a big giant mess of having to hold up the break and run back and forth and see if the payment had come in and all that jazz, and I just didn't flow well and just decided not to do that anymore. But I do appreciate the offer. And maybe one of these days I will go back to thinking about doing stuff like that. But for right now, the pain of the scenario a couple weeks ago trying to get that sorted out is still way too fresh in my mind. All right, so this is part 2 of our break where we are doing the case of 2012 Prime Signatures. After we finish this, we'll move on to part 3, which is the 2010 Crown Royal, and then we'll finish up with the 2016 mixed football, which is like 5 or 6 different boxes of football, in case anybody's jumping in here in the middle. All right, so here we are rolling. Again, with these base cards, they're numbered, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them unless they happen to be, particularly low numbered, like 1 of 1 or something awesome. Oh, and I forgot to put our hit to the back. Oh, well, there you go. For the Dolphins, we have a Jeff Fuller, 2 of 49. So there's our hit, first hit of this break, headed to the Dolphins. So we have not yet seen our Joe Namath or our Andrew Luck. Maybe he's hiding in this pack. I do hope I pull him tonight, man. I mean, honestly, that's the reason I bought 2012. I'm like, I want to pull I want to pull an Andrew Luck out of here too. Well, that and the fact that some of these older sets really have some nice signatures of what are veterans for us now, but weren't quite as veteran then, and probably a little easier to get them to sign things. All right, so here we have, this is numbered to 199 to the Chargers. This is Kendall Reyes, rookie for the Chargers. So yeah, I think, you know, like Brady and Roethlisberger and some of those have been around for 100 years. Probably signed more when they were younger than they do now, because now they probably have more money than God. And they probably don't care. And they don't. It's hard to talk them into signing things, I imagine, these days. Barry Sanders would like to have had that signed, although we pulled a good Barry Sanders signature out of something the other day. Wouldn't have minded having that Jerry Rice signed either. And who do we get instead? All right, well, we got Davin Meggett. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not, but we'll just go with it. For the Texans, it's numbered to 199. All right. Now, come on. I need some heat out of this prime signatures. I want my Andrew Luck or somebody awesome. Oh, Jerome Bettis. I love the bus. If you've broken with me before, you know I love the Steelers. If you haven't broken with me before, now you know I do love the Steelers. All things Steelers make me happy. Oh, Paul Horning. That's nice. And who's our signature? Oh, we've got a redemption. Tim Tebow. Now, in the day, would that not have been the thing you would have wanted? Yes. And you know what, though? Tim Tebow still sells pretty well, I have to say. And that's a gold, so it's probably numbered to 25. Don't know whether or not they're still going to have it in stock. But again, if they don't, redeem it into your account first. Then go on later that day or the next day to Twitter. If you're not a member of Twitter, join Twitter just for this purpose. And reach out to @PaniniCSM, and he will help you get things sorted out. All right, so we are on our last pack of 2012 Prime Signatures, and I'm hoping that we get something big. That Tim Tebow, man, that would have been so nice if this had been opened in 2012, right? I mean, that like would have been the hit you would have wanted. All right, here it is. Who we got? Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome, Colts fan. There is your Andrew Luck signed rookie card, number 20 of 149. So there you are, Colts fan. Your day has been redeemed, and my faith in prime signatures has been restored. Because that is truly the reason that I bought 2012, was to pull this card right here that's in my hand. All right, guys, so let's recap for 2012. Our Andrew Luck, rookie to 149, that just made somebody so happy. Our Tim Tebow gold, which I'm guessing is probably, I mean, gold these days is to 25. Now, back then, gold could have been to 49 or something higher, but either way, it's going to be relatively low. Redemption. Then we have for the Texans, our Davin Meggett, or however you say that. You know I'm not going to say it right. Everybody knows I'm not going to say it right. Then we have for the Chargers, our Kendall Reyes signature. And last, for the Dolphins, our Jeff Fuller signature. So those were our hits out of 2012 prime signatures. And before I even do anything else, Andrew Luck here is going to get, he's going to get suited up. All right, Andrew Luck's needs to be properly cared for here. And whoever has the Colts, if you want some insurance on this card, you know, just reach out to me and I will be happy to do that just at whatever the cost is. Similarly, if you would like Andrew to go in a one-touch, I don't have a lot of them around here, but I do have a few. And again, I can put him in a one-touch and it would just be, you know, at whatever my cost is. But in the meanwhile, there's at least Andrew in a sleeve and a holder so that we know he is safe and happy while he is waiting to be shipped. All right, let me set these out of the way, guys, and then I will put up the spreadsheet and we'll take a look at our 2010 Crown Royal, where we're going to be hoping for, you know who, Antonio Brown rookie. Yes, indeed. That is why we have some 2012 Crown Royal, because I'm looking for Antonio Brown. So who had that? Colts. Boy, and now I can't even pronounce the name of the bidder in that. Well, whoever you are, congratulations. I can't pronounce your username, but we all know I'm challenged verbally. Okay, so here we are for our bidders for our 2010 Crown Royal, which is the third part of our break. And Stephen, I think that's you that has like a bunch of them in here, right? Oh, the Jimmy Smith from 11 Prime Signatures is the Ravens. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I will. Yep, if you want it in a one-touch, man, that is totally fine. Just hit me up when we get done. Just send me a message and we'll sort it out. All right, guys. So here's who has teams for 2010 Crown Royal. This time I am not going to forget to switch you back to the right scene. Aren't you proud of me? These boxes for 2010 Crown Royal are so tiny. You probably can't really tell from the video how small they are, but they are just so tiny. Like the Crown Royal boxes these days, you know, they're pretty good size. And I hadn't ordered 2010 Crown before, so I didn't know that they were this little, like, dollhouse size box. I got them. I'm like, oh, all right. The tiniest little box ever. Oh, they gave us a checklist too, so that must mean that we have some potential redemptions in this bad boy as well. I don't remember. You know what? I don't even remember who. Somebody said that you got outbid and the person didn't pay. Honestly, I looked at so many things tonight. That's why I do that spreadsheet. I couldn't even tell you who it was that won it. Yeah, I don't know. I just know if I marked it unpaid, that means when I came in here to get everything, you know, the final setup done, which is usually, you know, I come in and lock everything in by about 5 to 10 minutes before I start. I hadn't gotten payment by then. That's all I can tell you. My memory is terrible. It's terrible to be old. Is that going to be a redemption again? Boy, I hope not. But it could be. All right, so these have some cool cards in them. I will say that. I do like the die-cut cards that come in Crown Royal. Even, oh, well, that's our hit. Right up here in the front. I did not realize that. That is heading to the Cowboys. I'm going to guess that's something close to Lonnie. Probably not exactly Lonnie, but yeah, well, close. Is it numbered on the back? It is. If I can get that where you can see it, 67 of 99 die cut there. It's our first one. Maybe this is just going to be a little dummy card then, yeah, instead of a redemption, which is preferable. Oh, there is Antonio, but man, why? You know what? Why couldn't that be the signature? Daggone it. That's what we wanted. We want you to be signed, Antonio. Oh, don't be that way to me, man. Living Legends. Why is this? This is kind of a weird little card, isn't it? It's not really, I don't know, kind of a weird little card, but anyway, little insert. We've got a bunch of die cuts in this series. Man, Antonio let me down not being signed in that. Come on. We had such good fun with Andrew Luck. We've got to have some Antonio ink in one of these two boxes. Must keep packing the heat, you know. Oh, now that's nice. All right, somebody's happy with this Gronk right here, aren't you? Yes, my Patriots fan. You're happy with this Rob Gronkowski rookie. Yes, you are. That is number 15 of 50. Sweet. Let's go ahead and put Rob in a sleeve, and I'll have to get him in a holder as well, but let's get him in a sleeve up front. I'll put them in a holder here at the end of the break so you guys don't have to, at the end of the set, so you guys don't have to sit and wait on me forever while I clank around. So, yeah, I'll take the Gronk. I think that's a nice signed rookie pull. It's not exactly the one I was looking for, but still, I like it. There's a little royalty insert card there. And those don't appear to be numbered or anything on the back. Another royalty. Got lots of royalty inserts. And Matthew Stafford. All right, so far I'm happy tonight with what we're getting. Now let's see if I can maybe do this right this time. Maybe I pull all this other stuff up and we can maybe leave our hit to sort of last if I can sort of get myself together here. Although I don't guess it really matters. It's just, I don't know, the anticipation of it just makes it more fun. Oops. D'Angelo Williams. Drew Brees. Oh, could it be? Oh, man, I wanted that to be signed. Oh, and so did my New England guy, didn't you? Oh, man, I wanted that to be signed. All right, so you have a Tom Brady patch there. It is numbered 298 of 299, and it is game worn. You can see that on there. Hopefully, you can see that on there. Yeah, so still a very cool, another cool hit there for the Patriots, but boy, was I hoping when I flipped that over that was going to be signed, because that would have made me happy. That would have made me very happy. See, I get happy about these even though I'm not keeping them, right? I mean, they're going to you guys, but I still love to pull the good stuff. Makes you happy, makes me happy. It's all good. Oh, I don't even know where, good grief, I don't even know where the hit is in that mess. We'll find out in a second. So far, I've been pretty happy here with what we've gotten out of 2010 Crown. I don't think you guys were very excited about it, however, because the bids were less than enthusiastic on much of it. But I think we've gotten some nice, oh, Troy, I think we've gotten some nice hits out of it. So I'm happy with it. All right, so here we have a Darren McFadden patch for the Raiders. I'm guessing this also will be game worn. So I like that hit as well. That is number 50 of 50, which I also like. I always love when they're, like the first number in the series or the last number in the series. And this was also game worn. Would have been nice if they could have given us maybe a little bit bigger patch, right? But okay, we'll take it. That's, back when they were first starting to do patches and things. Nowadays they, of course, give you a much bigger chunk than they used to. But they put this other guy here in a little sleeve, and then we'll crack into the packs for the second box. Those little die cuts just make me nervous. I like to keep them sorted. Oh, speaking of Darren McFadden, here we are going to visit with him again in a moment. All right, so let's put out some Antonio Brown mojo. We want some signed Antonio Brown. We want some rookie ink in here, although the Gronk rookie ink, also very nice. It was. But we want some Antonio. I don't guess any of those are really numbered or anything, but... There's Darren again, and here we are upon our hit. Oh, and it's Big Ben. Nice. Wish it had been signed, but nice. All right, Big Ben. Yep, game worn. And numbered 249 of 299 for the Big Ben. Okay, I'm a little bit jealous now. And one thing I have noticed that a lot of times you'll have, just like we had, Brady and Gronk in the last box. One thing I have noticed is that they will sometimes group teams in a box, you know, like you'll have a bunch of hit for the Dolphins in a box, or a bunch of hit for, you know, in the last case, the Patriots. So let's hope that that bodes well for finding our Antonio somewhere in this box. Let's hope. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling like we might get lucky. We were certainly lucky with that Andrew Luck. Made somebody super happy. Ah, okay. Oh boy, cannot pronounce that at all. Well, I can pronounce the bell, but not the, oh, what do you suppose that is? I don't know. Nope, no idea. And that is 17 of 50 of, oh, somebody bell. Joy, yeah. Sad, isn't it? Dennis Pitta. Sad that I cannot pronounce these things. See, that's what you get when you're from Kentucky, you know? You can't pronounce things. Steelers card was sweet. Yes, it was. I liked it. I liked it. Well, anybody that's watching this, of course, you know that I'm responding to something that was in chat. Anybody that might happen to be watching this later is just going to be like, what, are you speaking in tongues now? You're possessed. You're just, yeah, I'm just commenting on things that are in the chat. And if you're watching it recorded, of course, you don't know what was in the chat. But not that I'm above talking to myself. But in this instance, I wasn't. So we have another little patch here for the Chargers. Vincent Jackson in an all-pros insert with a patch. That's really pretty cool. I think I like this the best out of the patches so far. Well, other than maybe Big Ben. 275 of 299. Also game worn. And on a cool little insert all-pros card. I like it. All right, let's get that guy in something too. All right, so we are now heading into our last pack of our second and final box of 2010 Crown Royal. And we've had our two patches, right? Yeah, so this should be a signature card. So everybody give the mojo, man, and let's hope that we can pull our Antonio Brown, because I really want to pull Antonio. I do. Another little all-pro of Joe Flacco. I think that's a really unfortunate last name. I mean, it's not terrible or anything, but it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't sound very authoritative, does it? Oh man, what is with the Tim Tebows tonight? Dang on it, man. Oh, come on. A Tim Tebow rookie that once again, if we had pulled it, well, of course the other one wasn't, you know, a 2010 box, but come on with the Tim Tebows. Well, the good news is he does still sell and book okay. So 34 of 299 for the Tebow, which means we did not, sadly, we did not get our Antonio Brown. But we still had some real nice pulls in here, so hopefully you guys liked them. Those of you who bid in this break, I hope you like what you got. I think it was a pretty good break. All right, so let's sort all this out, and we're going to recap our hits out of 2010 Crown Royal. We have our Tim Tebow rookie, Vincent Jackson patch, the guy whose first name I cannot pronounce, Bell, signature, our Big Ben patch, which I'm particularly fond of, our something close to Lonnie Miller signature, our Gronkowski rookie signature, which I'm real happy with, our Tom Brady patch, which is also a nice card, and then our Darren McFadden patch. So if it were up to me, I would break 2010 Crown Royal again. But you guys, I don't know, give me some feedback. Do you guys want to break it again or not? And like I said, I didn't see a whole lot of interest in it from a bidding standpoint, which makes me think maybe there's not as much interest in it from the bidding side as there is from my side. So let me know what your thoughts are. If you liked it, then you would bid on it again. We'll break it again. And if not, then c'est la vie. All right, so let's hop back over here to our trusty spreadsheet. And let's take a look at what we have up next, which is our 5-box 2016 mixed football break. So here are all the folks who are in this break. And of course, I know here that we are looking for those cowboy kids for sure. And I'm hoping that we have good luck and pull them for you. I think we're on a little bit of a lucky streak, honestly. We've had some good rookie pulls up to now. All right, so for this break, we got a bunch of stuff. We've got Infinity, we've got Prime Signatures, Donruss Signatures, Absolute, and Prestige. Prestige has got a lot of base in it, so I think we'll do that last. Infinity, let's do Infinity first. I think so. I'm not sure really. I haven't done very much Infinity, so I don't even remember what the hit count is in this. Sorry, you guys know I have a little bit of a cold that I'm fighting here. So, all right, so let's pop open Infinity first, and I hope we have some equally good luck with all the things that we're about to find in 2016 football. Drew Brees. Oh, this Todd Gurley's. That numbered? Yeah. 88 of... Does that say 88 of 88? I think it does. 88 of 88. That's interesting. And I guess, is this going to be our... No, oh, this is our patch hit. Wendell Smallwood for the Eagles. Let's see if that guy's numbered. He is 222 of 288 for our Wendell Smallwood patch. We've got Jeremy Hill patch. That's actually a pretty nice card. I like that card. And he is numbered 44 of 88. If I can ever get that in the light right where you can, there you go, 44 of 88. Is this going to be, this is a Kenyon Drake, 207 of 288. And that is our signature out of Infinity. Kenyon Drake rookie card headed off to the Dolphins. Nice card. And then our last is Shaq Lawson out of Infinity. All right, so that's Infinity. Let me just set, I'm going to set our hits right up here so that we can recap them for the whole break when we're done here. All right, let's do Prime Signatures next. All right, come on, Cowboys. We need a cowboy kid in one of these boxes, or all of these boxes as far as that goes. Everybody, we can just be a cowboy nation. Although actually I think there's a lot of good rookies in this class, so I'd be happy pulling any of them. Or pulling a monster veteran hit too, make me happy. I just like good hits, no matter what they are. Oh, and there's our little new wave insert there. And, oh, who does DeForest Buckner play for? Oh, I should know this because I pull his card like every other day. Like, there's 1,000,001 DeForest Buckner rookie cards. Either that or I attract them like a magnet. He is number 47 of 199 That is one, of course, I will look up before I ship out, because even though I have pulled DeForest Buckner 1,001 times, I cannot remember who the guy plays for. Mental lapse. If anybody knows and you want to throw it up in chat, feel free. I know it. I just can't pull it out of my head. All right, now out of, well, if I could ever, I went about that like really the long, hard way, didn't I? That was so unfortunate. In Donruss, we have 4 signature cards in Donruss. I like this series. I think the cards are prettier a little bit in prime signatures, but you know, the Donruss has more autographs in it in total. All right, so here is our first autograph, Crockett Gilmore for the Ravens. So somebody was asking if there were any Ravens hits a while ago. Is that numbered? I don't guess so. I don't see a number on it anywhere. So we'll set him up here. Next up, we have our Kenny Lawler headed to the Seahawks. Let's see if is Kenny here numbered. No, does not appear to be. Sorry, I keep leaning over, guys, to try to get a look without a glare on it so I can see it a little bit better myself. We have a redemption. Who is our redemption going to be? Well, it is gold, which probably does mean to 25, and it says elusive ink, so there's a reasonable chance that that is a veteran, retired type player. Don't know the person. Mark Schlereth? Something like that. Jeez. Man, why can't they just give me easy names? I will have to look that one up too, because I don't know who that guy played or plays for. I suspect played. Usually elusive ink is a veteran. And who do we have here? We have Sterling Shepard for the Giants for our last hit out of Donruss. All right, so we are halfway through, basically, our 2015, a little more than, I guess, because we've done Infinity, Prime Signatures, and the Donruss Signatures. And we're going to crack into the Absolute here. And the Absolute actually comes in these 3 little mini boxes. That's empty. And there's usually some fun stuff in here. If I can ever get it out of there. I don't seem to be very coordinated tonight, do I? I'm having some basic challenges with my motor skills this evening. Oh, sad days. Sad, sad days. So if you guys have any particular product that you have that you want to break that is interesting to you, drop me a line. I am more than happy to consider opening anything that anybody's interested in. I tend now to open current things, and then older things I usually try to key in on particular rookie years to find our big hits. But I'm open to anything that anybody's interested in, as long as it's affordable. I can't, you know, open a case of those things that are, you know, like $1,000 a box and stuff like that. But anything that is reasonably affordable and available, we'll be happy to give it a go if you're interested in it. All right, this is numbered 140 of 499. LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh, is this going to be signed Earl Campbell? Oh, yes, I like this. Oh, I like that. That's very nice. Very nice for Houston. All right, I like that Earl Campbell card. Hall of Fame. It does not appear to be numbered that I see. Oh, it is numbered, and I did not see it. I looked right over it. Number 5 of 50. It's over here in the corner right there above the absolute part. There you go. Now you can see it. 5 of 50, Earl Campbell. I like that. Nice card. Melvin Gordon. Ah, cool. It's a little piece of the ball there. 26 of 32. Leather and laces. So it's a piece of shoestring and a piece of the ball. And it is player used materials. Which player used, let's be honest, that could be just about anything. I mean, he could like be playing catch in his backyard and it would be player used. But hopefully, you know, it was used in a game or something good. If anybody wants this little 15% off, send me a message. I'm pretty sure I have a stack of them somewhere. I would just have to find them, but pretty sure I have them. All right, so let's see what interesting things we can pull out of here. The leather and lace is pretty cool, though. I'll have to give them that. I don't remember seeing one with a piece of a shoelace in there before. Oh, who have we got here? All right, this is Giants from the Super Bowl, Otis Anderson. So a little blast from the past, Super Bowl 25, headed off to the Giants. I don't know a lot about the Giants, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad, you know, I don't know much about that player. Let's see what old Carson Palmer brings us. Oh, I was hoping also that would be signed, but all right. Number 90 of 186. Little air raid card, Carson Palmer. And I would say that that's probably going to be game used. Does it say? Yep, that is game used. So, got a little sweat or something on that one, maybe. And all right, this is our last pack in Absolute. This is our 4th of 5 boxes for 2016. Oh, nice little die-cut red zone. Cool. For the Browns, for our birthday boy. So far, I haven't pulled him any signatures, though, but he did get a cool little die-cut, which I like. Does not, I don't think it's numbered that I see, but still, I like that one. All right, we've got an Eric Decker. Let's see, is it going to be signed? Nope, it's patch. Got an Eric Decker patch for the Jets. New York's quite popular, Giants and Jets in Absolute. Here's this going to be a redemption? No, it's a blank filler card. Pharaoh Cooper is going to be our big hit out of this, apparently. Oh, yes, very nice. Premier Materials. Oh, we should have been lower numbered. 83 of 499, headed to the Rams. Pharaoh Cooper. So we've got a patch. We've got a piece of the ball, which you can see some writing on it right there. And what is that third little patch? What's that third little piece? Let's see what this says on the back here. No, just says player used. So that third little piece looks, I mean, almost like a piece of a glove or something, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, that's nice. Nice for the Rams. We've got something else here for the Texans, don't we? Nope. Just, oh, it's number 25 of 25. So it's a short print insert of J.J. Watt for the Texans. And then a little kid reporter thing. All right, here we are on our last box of our last break of the evening. This is 2016 Prestige. Somebody asked me, Houston is Houston. Yes. So, you know, the Oilers will go to whoever owns the Houston Texans in this break. So, yes, Houston is Houston, as you say. Does Earl Campbell go to Tennessee since Houston moved to Tennessee? I I'm pretty sure that the way I have it written in, I will double check it, or you guys can double check it. Pretty sure that the way I have it written in the auction says that it will go to where, the franchise that is there now. So in fact, I think I probably even use that as an example, that the Oilers would go to the current Houston Texans. I will double check that, but I'm 99% sure that that's how I have it written. If you look down if you look at the auction page down there in the part where it says special circumstances, I talk about, what happens when you have a franchise move, and I'm fairly sure that I wrote it that it would be, with whatever the current franchise was in the city. But I will double check that before I ship it out. And of course, you guys can pull it up and double check it right now because you've got access to it, whereas I'm sitting here doing this, so I can't look it up right this moment. So the base cards, which there's a lot of base cards. I mean, you can see it's a gigantic, thick, pack. There's like 40 cards in each of these packs. So the base cards, we're just going to kind of, flip through them here. I'll leave them up there long enough you can get a little look at them. But for the most part, we're going to buzz through them. And we're looking for a few autographs in here. I think it's at least a few of them are guaranteed to be rookies. I believe it is that there are 3 rookie hits and 1 veteran hit in 2016 Prestige, if I'm remembering that correctly. Sometimes when I open a lot of things in one night, I get one thing confused with another in regard to how many hits are expected, but I feel like this is the one that is 3 rookies and 1 veteran that are supposed to be in Prestige. Laquan Treadwell, I think he's going to be a good player, hopefully. Well, there is one of the Cowboy kids. I would like to see some ink on that, but at least we saw him, so there's hope. There we go, 49ers. There's the answer to our DeForest Buckner question from before. And here is our first ink, Champ Bailey. It's pretty nice. That's some nice ink there, I think, for the Broncos. Champ Bailey. Brock Osweiler. Is that numbered or anything? I don't know why that was. Oh, it is numbered. 71 of 100. That's why it was turned around the opposite way. Little numbered insert there. So I like the Champ Bailey. I think that was, that was nice. And, oh, wait a minute. Good grief. Got that around backwards. Kamar Aiken. Like a little clear view card, sort of. Reminds me of that series. And a Carson Wentz. Draft picks again. Would like to have had some ink on that one, but we don't. But there is still hope. We still have 3 more packs. Oh, somebody did look that up. That is how it's written. Okay, I was pretty sure that's how I had it written, but, it's always good to verify. So I appreciate you checking that out and getting back to us so that I could confirm that. Of course, I would have checked it before I shipped it out anyway, but it's always better to be able to confirm it while we're streaming when possible. I like these cards in Prestige. I would like to see, maybe a few more hits and a little less base, but they are nice cards. Oh, now this is one. Okay, well, this is one I'll just mention. you'll see down there on the side where it says he was signed by the Titans, and you'll see that he has the Titans down there and his team logo, but he's, you know, in a Dolphins uniform. So those are the kind of cards, just since we're on one, that it will go to the Titans because that's what's named there and that's what's written over there. So no matter his uniform, you know, it goes by how he's identified on the card on those kinds of trade circumstances. Now that one I do know for sure that's how I have it written. Will Fuller. I see a lot of Will Fuller rookie cards too. Not very many of them signed, but I see a lot of them in total. Oh, my screen was about to time out and go dark on me. Oh, I thought that was going to be signed. Well, sugar. Oh, well. Oh, our Jeff Driscoll is signed. Okay, there you go. For the 49ers. Yeah, 49ers. Jeff Driscoll, rookie auto. And is that guy signed on the back? I mean, numbered on the back? I guess he wouldn't be signed on the back, would he? Because he's signed on the front. Carson Wentz here is numbered 21 of 25. Insert. But again, why couldn't we have had some ink on Carson at 21 of 25? Oi. Well, I hope we didn't use up all of our good luck pulling that Andrew Luck signed rookie and the Gronk signed rookie. I feel like we've got enough good luck left to pull a good signed rookie out of here. Not that the ones we've pulled have been bad. I mean, they've been good too. But, you know, I'm looking for a monster. That's all. I'm just looking for a big hit for you guys. I want you guys to be happy at the end of the night. And another one of the little insert type cards. All right, pack 3. All right. Somebody, what is this in chat? Okay, it says LA Raiders to Oakland Raiders, St. Louis Rams to LA Rams. All right, well, you know what? We will sort that out, all right? I will go back and read exactly what I have written, and then I will sort it out appropriately according to how it is written, because now someone else is in chat saying that what the first person said in chat is not how it is written. And of course, I don't have it in front of me because I'm flipping through all these cards. So I will go back and I will read it before I ship it out. So that is, I will make sure that I do that before the card goes in the mail and out the door. Because obviously I need to be able to read the wording myself, because you guys, I have 2 different people have looked at it and have 2 different people have interpreted it in different ways. So I will verify it myself after I get done with the break, and obviously before I ship it out. But however it is written, that is how it will be distributed. So however it is written, that's how the card will be assigned. All right, let's see who we're going to get. Is this going to be our signature? It is. We have Jordan Payton headed to the Browns. So our streak continues for the signed Brown cards for our birthday boy, which every time he's had the Browns, I've pulled at least one signed card for him. He was probably starting to give up hope, but there it is for you. There is your Jordan Payton rookie card for the Browns. See, there's another DeForest Buckner. I'm telling you, the guy has 1,000 rookie cards. Just so many DeForest Buckners. And who do we have here? I don't think that's, whoops, it's an insert. All right, I got to move a couple of these little stacks of these base cards and kind of consolidate them a little so we have enough room here to get into this last pack. What is the question here about the we haven't pulled any cards that don't have a team name on them. So what is the question then about the cards that don't have a team name? I mean, we haven't pulled anybody that doesn't have a team name on the card that I'm aware of. So I'm not sure what that question is in reference to in chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to read chat and do these cards because there's all kinds of stuff flying back and forth over here, and I am not awfully good at multitasking. But I still don't know what the question was in regard to a card that doesn't have a team on it, because I don't think we've had one that I'm aware of. I mean, that would apply to, like, you know, sometimes if somebody's had a Hall of Fame induction or something, and maybe it's them, you know, standing there in a suit or whatever. Then, you know, that would apply to that. Or if it's somebody who's undrafted, or they were drafted for, you know, they weren't drafted and they played for an international team, like in the case of basketball and things like that. But I don't believe we have any cards that don't have a team identified on them today that I'm aware of. Oh, DeMarcus Ayers. I have hopes for him. I think he could be good for our Steelers. I hope he is. We're going to have to, you know, we're getting, some of our Steelers are getting a little old. We need to get some young guys ramped up. All right, so here we are. We have a Sam Bradford 43 of 50. Is this going to be our signature? It is. We have a Sam Bradford signature headed to the Eagles. Yep, number 43 of 50. So that's nice. Nice hit for the Eagles. I was hoping we would pull the Cowboys signature out of something out of this 2016, but those guys are proving kind of hard to track down, aren't they? Oh, these keep sticking together. These little clear cards are sticking to these other cards. Oh, an extra little clear card in here. Another J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt's been quite popular today. All right, so let's recap our hits out of all of this 2016. You know, not the numbered inserts and things, but the signatures and the materials hits are what we're going to take a look at again here. Whoops, I accidentally picked up the base there, which I did not mean to do. But I grabbed them anyway, didn't I? All right, so we have our Sam Bradford autograph headed to the excuse me, to the Eagles. Our Jordan Payton autograph headed to the Browns. Our Jeff Driscoll headed to the 49ers. Champ Bailey headed to the Broncos. Our rookie premier materials, Pharaoh Cooper, for the Rams. Nice little jersey patch here of Eric Decker for the Jets. Nice little jersey patch of Carson Palmer for the Cardinals. Our Otis Anderson Super Bowl 25 signature for the Giants. Here is our Earl Campbell Houston Oilers signed jersey card that is in question about where does it go? Does it go to Houston Texans, the current Houston franchise, or does it go to Tennessee Titans because, you know, Houston followed down the merry trail and ultimately became the Titans. So again, I will go back and read what I have written specifically in the description, and that's how it will be determined. And we have this guy here, Elusive Ink Gold, Mark Schlereth. Do not know who the guy plays for or played for, as the case may be. We'll have to look that up before that ships out. Melvin Gordon headed to the Chargers. He's got a little piece of the leather there and piece of the lace. Sterling Shepard, another hit for the Giants. Kenny Lawler headed to the Seahawks. Trying to turn those so you can see them. Got a little bit of a glare on them. Headed to the Ravens, we have Crockett Gilmore. DeForest Buckner, who I think we said is the 49ers, but I will verify that before he goes out. For the Dolphins, Kenyon Drake. For the Bengals, Jeremy Hill. And for the Eagles, Wendell Smallwood. All right, guys, so that wraps up tonight's break. I appreciate everybody who spent your time and your money with me. I hope that you will come join me on another break. I do have quite a bit of other stuff I need to get listed. I haven't had time to do it yet. I'll have some 2016 plates and patches. The release date got pushed back on that from was supposed to be this upcoming Wednesday. It's actually not coming out now till the 17th. But I have a case of that coming. I've got some case of 2015 Top Strata football to break, case of 2015 Don Russ signature, and some other odds and ends. So I'll get that up fairly soon. And anybody that wants to stick around, I'm going to try to figure out who this guy played for. And then our other redemption as well that we had a question about earlier. We'll look that guy up too, if anybody wants to hang around and check that out. I've got to get the second computer up here to look this up. And I've also got to see how in the world to spell this guy's name. Because, yeah, I don't know. Mark Schlereth. C-H. All right, let's see what this says about our guy here. It says that he played, he played for the Redskins for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and he played for the Broncos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Well, wouldn't you know, equally split. Okay, so I guess then that is going to have to be a random between the Redskins and the Broncos, because there is no team name on this. And he did play 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure enough. How about that? All right, so we're going to go over to maybe is that what you were talking about in chat? Whoever was discussing that in chat, I'm going to guess that the answer is yes, that that's what you meant. All right, so let's go back here. This was out of the 2016 Don Russ. So let's go back into our spreadsheet for that and take a look at who has the Redskins and who has the Broncos. All right, the Broncos is My Fire, and the Redskins is Jory 23. All right, so we're going to hop over here into the random and divvy this little guy up. Let me just switch over to that view. Well, you're on that view, but I have to get over here where I can type in it. All right, so Redskins, well, Denver is first alphabetically, so we'll put in the Broncos, and we'll put in the Redskins. And we're going to do this 3 times, and whoever ends up on top at the end of the 3rd time, that's who's going to get this Mark Schlereth guy. All right, so there's our first one. There is our second one. You'll see that it says on there you've randomized 2 times, and there's the date and the timestamp and all that jazz. Here is our 3rd one. And that puts the Redskins on top. You will see you have randomized this list 3 times. There's our timestamp, our date, and all that jazz. The Redskins on the top. So that means that our redemption for this Mark Schlereth card out of the 2016 Donruss signatures is headed to the Redskins, so it's headed right here. I'm going to just write this in here. Mark, S-C-H-R, well, however you spell it. Whatever, we know who it is, redemption. So that I have that on my spreadsheet. Now, we know that that is where that goes. Now, let's look up our, well, I don't know if I showed you the spreadsheet, but there it is, where I wrote it on there for the Redskins. All right, so we have one more thing to look up, and that is our 2011 Prime Signature card number 196, which was Jimmy Smith, which I know someone already told us, you know, who that guy goes to, but nonetheless, I always just like to verify it, preferably while we're still streaming, just in case there's any questions. All right, so let's go to Jimmy Smith player page at NFL.com. And why does this say, am I looking at the wrong Jimmy Smith? Because this doesn't, no, has to be a different guy. Because this says rookie signature, and the Jimmy Smith that I see started playing in like 1992. So clearly I've pulled up the wrong Jimmy Smith. So let's put in 2011 rookie class. See if we can pull him up that way. All right, so Baltimore Ravens, which I think someone had already said that it was the Baltimore Ravens, but, you know, like I said, like to do it while we're still streaming. So this card here goes to the Baltimore Ravens. This is from 2011 Prime Signatures. All right, guys, that wraps it up. I'll get your cards out to you really soon. And again, I really, really appreciate everybody joining me. I will get the recorded version posted sometime later tonight or in the morning. I've got to get all these little cards sorted and such first. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Hope to see you again on another break.